Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the English class. I am Roslyn, your English teacher. Today, we will be discussing a new poem, The Road Not Taken, written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost was an American poet. He was born in San Francisco on March 26, 1874. A lot of metaphors are used in the poem. Now, what do you mean by metaphors? When indirect comparison is made between two different things. So that's why it is a metamorphical poem as it consists of lot of metaphors. The poem is about the struggle while making decisions in life. There are two paths to follow, the one on which everyone walks and the other that is opposite of the crowd. The person in the poem has to decide whether to follow the crowd or to take the other road and make his own path in life. The poet has his own personality. He refuses to do ordinary things just because everyone else does them. In the end, he chooses the path that hasn't had many travelers. He knows that it will be better for him, but he also acknowledges that he can never know what would have happened to him if he had chosen the other path. Now let us move on to the poem and discuss stanza wise. This poem is of 20 lines and it has been divided into 4 stanzas. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood, and looked down as one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Undergrowth means a mass of bushes, small trees and plants growing under the trees of a wood or forest. Diverged means followed a different direction. One day, the poet, traveling all alone, reaches a point where the road divides into two. He faces the situation of uncertainty. He thinks which road he should take to continue his journey. He is unable to decide which road to follow. He pauses for a long time. He gives a careful thought to which path he should follow. Then took the other just as fair and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had owned them really about the same. Wanted wear, it means needed to be used. He decides to choose that road which seems to be less traveled. He feels that it will make a big difference in his future. But the road was very grassy and wanted wear. He had owned them really about the same. So he decides to choose that road which seems to be less traveled. The poet chose the other road because it was equally fair as the first one. It was grassy and almost trodden. Hence, according to the poet, perhaps it was having the better claim. And both that morning equally lay in leaves. No step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet, knowing how way leads unto way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Trodden, it is the past participle form of the word trade. It means walked on. He decides to choose that road which seems to be less traveled. He feels that it will make a big difference in his future. He decides to save the other road for another day, though he knows that he will never get a chance to go back. He takes such a difficult decision. Later, he wishes that he would also try the other path. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere, ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. The poet feels that after ages from now, he would be telling about his decision with a sigh of relief. He would tell how the less frequented path had made all the difference in his life. The poet presents the difficulty of making a choice in life. We cannot travel on all the paths available to us. We have to make a choice. The uncertainty faced by the poet in making his choice is the uncertainty that we all face at some point in our life. We all have to make a choice. Only the future will reveal whether the choice made by us is right or wrong. But one can't go back or change the choice. Choices and decisions are like steps that carry us forward. Now, the word meanings. Diverse followed a different direction. Undergrowth, a mass of bushes, small trees and plants growing under the trees of a wood or forest. Traveler, a person who travels. Fair, nice. Claim, demand. Grassy, full of grass. Doubt, uncertainty. Age, a very long time. Wanted where, need to be used. Trodden, worked on. To have a better claim, have more demand, draw more attention. Now, the assignments for you. Answer the following questions. What did the poet feel sorry for? What did the poet observe standing at one place? What reasons did the poet give for choosing the other road? I hope all of you must have understood this poem. Kindly complete all the question answers in your English classwork notebook. Thank you.